こんにちは、岡山です。今回の動画は以前の動画で募集した質問をもとにデンマークでプレーしている選手に日本とヨーロッパのハンドボールの違いについて聞いてみる動画になります。その前にちょっとだけ僕の近況報告なんですけど、去年の8月にデンマークに来て、そこから半年くらい滞在する予定だったんですけど、もう半年くらい滞在を延長してデンマークに残ることになりました。この辺りの現地での生活だったりハンドボール面の話はまた別の動画でお話できたらなって思います。で、インタビューに入る前に自分がこっちに来て一番感じた違いについて話すと、審判のジャッジの部分かなって思います。僕の日本的な感覚だと、もう7メータースロージャンとか2分間退場ジャンって思うプレーが結構審判が吹かないことが多くて、その分ディフェンスももっとアグレッシブに掴んだり、シュートギリギリまで接触をしていて、ディフェンスの強度がかなり上がってるんじゃないかなって思います。で、その影響か攻撃もかわすっていうより接触された状態でプレーするのが当たり前になっていて、こっちの人は接触された状態での判断だったりパスやシュートが上手だなっていう印象があります。今回はデンマークのアンダー19トップリーグでプレーしている6人のノルウェー人のハンドボール選手に実際に日本の大学生の試合やリーグ H の試合を見てもらいながらどう思うのかっていうところを聞いていこうと思います。
My name is Martin Brunvoll and I'm from Norway. My name is August Horgen. I'm also from Norway. My name is Espen Knudsen and I'm also from Norway.
Ta en avslutning der, og det et meget.
My name is Marius Volsund. I'm from Norway, but I'm half Danish.
Yes. My name is Brage Kili and I'm from Norway.
And I'm Dennis Mikkeltvedt and I'm from Bergen in Norway.
I think they play really fast. That's the first thing I noticed. And yeah, they play fast. They are pretty fast themselves as well. It's a completely different game.
Yes.
In Scandinavian handball, like Norway and Denmark, it's more physical and we build up the play more. As for in Japan, it seems like it's more speed all the time.
A lot of fast breaks.
Yeah.
Seems like.
I think, of course,
the speed.
Definitely in the speed.
Yes. And the physical gap is also really, really big.
But I feel like the decision making is pretty much the same. It looked like the players were taking the right choices almost every time.
Good question.
Can we get some thinking time?
Thinking.
Yeah, I feel like the difference is in like the tactics, and I feel like the back players is playing far away from the goal in the beginning of the moments, and I feel like if the play should level up, they have to try to do some more relevant opening plays.
They play in a very different way. We discussed that they kind of play more on mistakes and not making fouls in the defense, which makes the game goes a lot faster and less controlled, you can say.
The Japanese goalkeepers, they were a little bit smaller, so they were like always jumping and in the stars and they're good when the shots come at the feet, but when the shots come up in the goal from 9 meters, it's like they can't really reach it. They're good, but they can be a bit too small and tiny sometimes. They have to like come out and jump because they don't cover as much as the European goalkeepers because they're a lot bigger. So they can't be like still and calm. They need to like rush out and try to cover as much as possible before the shooter gets to think. So I think they're good, but they have some key points they miss because of genetics and probably something they haven't learned from the European goalkeepers. I think they should and they could learn a lot from European goalkeepers about staying calm and react more to how the players are shooting than just rushing out and hoping for the best. Because European goalkeepers, they stand more still, they come out, they stand still and they follow the shooters and try to read where the shot is coming. But it looks like the Japanese goalkeepers are more, they rush out and they don't think as much. They either do something they have prepared before or they just do something random and just jumping and hoping for the best. I came to Denmark because they're known for a good handball, and it looks like they do a better job with the young players than Norway, because you can see that every year Denmark comes up with a new superstar, but in Norway it takes like 10 years between every really good player. I wanted to see what Denmark does differently and how they managed to produce so many good players. And as well, got the offer from Fredericia.
The same as Dennis, Denmark is kind of like the center of handball. I got the offer from Fredericia as well. It was a chance I couldn't slip through my hands.
It felt like a good opportunity to try something new and try to evolve myself by playing a different type of handball and bring it back to Norway as a better player.
I agree with everybody else, but I also think that in Denmark you can play like junior handball until you're 19, and in Norway it's only up to 18, so one more year with playing against people your own age, which is very nice.
Yeah, totally agree. And it's also the under-19 league in Denmark is really good. It's one of the best in Europe at least. And it was an opportunity that I couldn't let go. A very good opportunity to develop and be a better player. I think I don't really. I'm not looking to become like a professional. Just trying to be as good as I can and have fun with handball, and yeah.
I agree. I want to like see how far I can get with handball, with having fun and trying to stay like pretty dedicated and kind of like professional. And
I at least have to. I want to try to see if I can reach my top level and see where I will end up when I reach that top level. And I just want to have fun with it. I think that's really important.
almost the same as the other ones, but I want to become as good as a handball player as I can, and I want to play as long as it's fun and as long as it's giving me something back, that I enjoy it, and I hope I can be a really good professional one day, but we'll see.
Yes, it's the same as the boys already said. I think handball is fun as long as you enjoy it and see how far I can get. And
I want to win the Champions League, and I want to live of handball. I have a lifestyle that suits playing handball full time better. If you look at the national team, or the youth national team right now, it looks like the coaches are focusing a lot on people with good physique and height. I wouldn't say small players, but smaller players that is getting chosen away, and then they rather take someone that's not as good right now, but they believe will be or can be good because they have a good physique and a good height. Really focusing on people they can see in the future being good, but not necessarily the best right now. So they focus a lot on physique and height.
but I think the handball is about to change a little to more fast handball.
It doesn't look like they do the right thing.
But I think they also really like if you have like a specialty
Yeah.
on the field. X factor. If you're really fast in the duels, or really good in defense, or if you're really good at shooting, especially, and if you have these different kinds of X factors, they like it pretty good.
I think in our old club we started with small weights and learned about weight training when we were, I think we were 13 years old, and we started with like easy weights and trying to learn the technique and different stuff. But it's always been something the coaches say that it's important to do to establish a good physique and to make sure you're not getting injured.
To learn the right technique before you lifting heavy.
I also started when I was 13, but that was because I played for a team where the players were a lot older. So then it was like naturally for me to train with them.
But we had like training with our body weight.
Yeah,
Very good to prevent injuries.
With my team in Norway, we had 4 practices with handball with the team, and then I had 3 morning sessions as well with my school. So it was 7 handball practices a week, and then we have a match in the weekend, and then 2 to 3 weight trainings as well.
Me and Morris, we went to same school and same club, and we had trainings a week. Handball trainings a week with the club, and then 2 in school. So 6 in total in the week.
And then strength training.
2 or 3 times a week.
Me and August also went to the same school, and we had basically the same thing. 6 handball practices, 4 with the club, 2 with the school, and 2 or 3 strength trainings.
And now we practice 3 times a week with the club, but the practices are longer. Back home, usually like 1.5 hours. Here it's 2-hour practices.
But here we also play a lot more matches than back in Norway. Like, I think we have 2 matches a week almost in average. That takes a lot of energy.
It's just a place where you can go to school and also play and train handball. But it's not a own team. It's just for practice. You have people that go first year, second year, and third years. You have different ages. So if you're the youngest, it's a good practice. But if you're the oldest, it's not so good for you. But still like a decent level.
But then it's more focused on like individual things. So you shoot a lot, and then you do like feints and different types of movements you use on the court. Just a lot of repetitions.
I think it's very similar
I feel like the biggest difference is just the all-around level. So here in Denmark, we have more clubs that are on a high level than we have in Norway. So we will always meet better competition.
This difference is not as big as it is between the worst teams in the Norwegian league and the best teams.
Yeah. And but on the youth level, it's a much bigger difference, because then you also have a lot of the guys that are pretty good. They stay and play youth, where in Norway they move off to senior pretty quick, so they skip the youth part.
In Norway, you are senior when you are 17, and in Denmark, you're senior when you're 19.
The overall age of Danish handball is a lot higher, which also makes the physique much better in Denmark.
The level in the youth category are a big difference.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
いかがだったでしょうか。育成年代の環境の違いやヨーロッパの選手のハンドボールに対する価値観がよくわかる話だったんじゃないかなって思います。今回の動画の感想だったり、日本とヨーロッパのハンドボールについて何か思うことがあればコメントいただけると嬉しいです。今回の動画はこれで終わりになります。で、ちょっと投稿頻度が落ちちゃってるんですけど、引き続きまだデンマークにはいるので動画投稿を続けていきたいと思います。ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。